Hey, so as some of you or most of you who are probably watching this, since you're my friends, not because I think that people know who I am, know that my name is Mika, and I paint and do, I'm known for my paintings and my drawings, or I'd like to be known for my paintings and my drawings, and I have a lot of you asking me about my techniques and how do I do the things I do, I use a lot of really weird techniques that I actually didn't discover until I started looking at every piece of art as an experiment, you know? And it also helps because it's like I don't get too attached to a piece, even if I put a lot of myself into it, because um, I feel that if I can't make another, then you know that's why I'm like willing to sell pieces because I think it pushes me to make more and it challenges me. So I I did go to art school. I went to school. Actually, when I started school, it was really horrible. I really hated college. That basically sums all of that up. Like, if anyone asks me, like, oh, should I go to art school? I'm gonna be like, no, dude, save your money, travel, go to like Europe or China, like I did, but I did it through school. Or you save money, go, if you have that money, go travel, see the world, build material, build like insight. Um, yeah, it is if you have the opportunity. If you do not have the opportunity, however, just simply draw everything you see constantly. Just constantly draw, constantly, 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 and don't be afraid to get anatomy books, and don't be afraid to um, if you look at art as a science in a way, and as if you're like a crazy scientist, which is how I look at it, um, don't be afraid to do studies. I mean, that's really I have a lot more sketchbooks than I do finished pieces, and I don't show all my sketches. Um, I mean, I could, but it would be so time consuming and they're kind of tedious. I yeah, so I went to art school. I had a teacher who really hated me. The last year I was there, and I'm really glad I left. Everything he predicted about me did not come true, and I believe that if anyone tells you that you can't do something, fuck them because you can do anything you want. I mean, I've had several shows by now. I'm working with in a lot of different mediums I thought I would never be working in. I'm working with designers on fabric and everything, and basically never limit yourself. I guess that's my main like thing. And if try something twice even because the first time may suck, but the second time may be great. So um, I really feel that it's really important to push yourself and to prove to yourself that you're capable of things that maybe you didn't like think that you were capable of. So that is my advice, if I have advice. I mean, not that I am really one to give advice because I've only recently started to become an established artist or making my living off of my work. Now, granted, I would prefer to have a normal day job, but that is a little difficult in these economic times. Um, yeah, I feel that it's really important when someone's just nurturing their talent or their voice as an artist to you need people to believe in you, and that's my issue with like the main issue with the education system is I feel that um, people don't really believe, like people don't they're not supportive of their students. They're not as like supportive. I mean, I've had teachers be supportive and amazing, and I always remember them. And I had this really cool comic book teacher. Yeah, I was really into illustrative narratives, and I still am. I would love to do a comic someday. It's a lot of work, but I had a teacher who was like that, and he was really cool. Um, he was amazing, actually. He was a really good teacher. And then I had like another really cool teacher when I was in San Francisco. I studied privately under this woman named Marlene Aron, who is brilliant. And I really owe like a lot of things to her, because she was the one who really was like, hey, sit down, just go back to square one, use charcoal, learn the concept of value over a line, and draw every day and draw constantly. So she was the one who really encouraged me, and she was also someone who encouraged me to like just let life happen and you'd find your voice, because um, she's worked in a variety of mediums. She's in installations, she does a lot of things, and they're all very personal. And I feel that it's true. It's really important to you're not lying when you're making work, and you don't need to lie, and you don't need to impress anyone. If you're making something that comes purely from you, it's bound to be beautiful. I don't give a fuck what anyone says about aesthetics or something, because I feel like when someone's brave enough to tell their story, uh, it's really rare in this day and age, because everybody's so premeditate. Everything is so premeditated, and I can't stand that. But I wouldn't say that. I mean, I understand why, because the commercial world is the way it is for a reason. But I don't know. I guess what I'm just trying to say is really, if you really want to improve, you really just need to sort of basically meditate each day and draw every day, and also say fuck you to anyone who tells you that you can't draw. And that's my advice. Um, I guess I could show you my techniques. I guess I'll do that in the next video, because this is way too long already. Um, but yeah, and if you watch this whole thing, you're awesome. Okay. And those of you who I meet it for, you know that I love you and care. So, yeah. And those of you I don't know, hi. Nice to meet you.